Thank you, Combat Drongo. Thank you.
At Combat Drongo. Said have fun.
Thank you. I will try. Appreciate that. Couple of Ferraris at the front. Nobody's burning fuel, so maybe we run out of fuel at the end. I'll do the best I can. Lamborghini ahead. Hello. I saw your message that you sent me, that your race didn't go brilliantly, but it's okay. I'm glad you tried. I'm glad you gave it a shot. Let's see how I do here. Guys, please leave a like on my stream. As we get started here, just got started. I did not qualify for this race, so the next one I definitely will. I took a nap and woke up just after the first race began. Got up very early this morning to stream. Got tired.
think this lobby was similar to what I played. I played against Forza.
Fine. Everyone's gonna pit around like lap 10, lap 9, something like that, lap 7. I'll be ready to pit when it's time. We'll watch to see when they do it.
Acting Haskell. Set lap 67. Acting Haskell. Set some evil
7 or 8, yep. I have not watched another race of anybody else yet. I'm surprised that keeps happening.
acting out. Set hero and chat.
Hello, Banat.
Acting out. Set thought to you Maximo. How was your afternoon?
Yes, I already just mentioned that I took a nap. Woke up a bit late. It was a good afternoon, Banat. How are you? hello, Paul Appleby, and hello, Mario. That message again, Paul Appleby. Hold on. Some people were pitting 6 and 12, taking tires both times. Oh, that got scary. Did not make that very smooth or safe. Hello, Mike. Mike's model bow. Model bow. I really could have done one more, and it might have been better because there's so much traffic with these three. But the one guy is going to be serving a penalty. There's Paul in the horizontal chat. Hello, Paul. And we got the tires. Thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate it when my chat helps me by telling me some basic strategy. It helps a lot. Thank you, Paul. Guys, leave a like on my stream. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you're new. I didn't want to send it right there. Thought about it. Hello, with Adley. These two are slowing me down a bit now, but it's okay. Not much I can do. This time, if they pit on 12, I'm staying out for one more. Hello, Deathmaster. Race is going okay. I started at the back on purpose. Next race, I'll hopefully start right at the front. again, I'm gonna do the opposite of what these guys do with the pits. If they stay out, I go in. If they go in, I stay out. He's got dirty tires. This is GR3. You can kind of tell by the speeds and the bigger wings and stuff. Like I said, the opposite of what they do is what I want. So I'm the earliest one to go in though. So Paul Appleby said 6 and 12. We'll try it. That messes me up badly. He's doing well there on this lap. I'm going to use less first gear at the final corner. Second gear alone is pretty good. Until the tires are going. Thank you, Joao. Joao, the car behind me has 2 laps fresher tires. So I definitely do need to push and get away from him a little bit. Because at the end, his car will be faster. 2 laps fresher. Boa noite, Joao. Boa noite. That's not good. Not good. But I did cut a lot. I cut a lot. I've been cutting it a lot every time.
At Clouding Snow YT. Said logging high difficulty.
I pushed so hard, I think we're in safety now. I pushed super hard to get away from him, especially once I had the penalty. No penalties. So next race I will qualify. I started at the back and worked my way up a few spots. Next race hopefully we'll start somewhere up here and go for it, go for the win. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, guys. Please leave a like on whatever stream you're watching. I have the 2 streams going, the horizontal and the vertical.
You may be seated.
It's okay.
Said decent race from the back, GGS.
I would have streamed earlier, but I took a nap earlier today.
Said.
I took a nap and woke up right before the first race. I was like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and stay in bed for a little longer and just do the second race. Looks like my chat is broken. It's only showing one message at a time. And now the vertical chat's going to have the chat priority the rest of the stream for now, I think. Vertical chat has it. swapping it. I gained 6 positions. Not bad, really, for where I started. That's all I can ask for. Alright, I've swapped the chats. Vertical chat is the one you'll hear on voice now. So if you want to be heard, go to vertical chat. Let's watch the replay. We're going to go ahead and watch the replay of what happened to my buddies. Voidsy, Mayhem, and Pranav, top 3. And it was a Ferrari that won the race by 4 seconds. I like the Porsche. I think the Porsche was good for me. Enjoyed it. Again, that car behind me had 2 laps fresher tires, but we were faster, which is nice to see. Straight to the front. I think Get Busy was, he was up in second and then he fell back. He did not finish on the podium. Something happened to him. He already lost his position. He went for it on lap 1 a little bit. Nice job, Mayhem. I thought you were qualifying. No, that was the real race. We're going to do one more race as well at midnight my time. There's one more race to come. Busy was behind them for a while. My stewards in chat, what do you think about that? Hey, what's up, V? Hello, V in the vertical chat. Hello, Destroyer. Hello, Destroyer. Might see you next slot. I'll be there. I will be there. Yeah, it was good. You saw the best race of all, I think. I'm trying to think if you were there for that. No, I still have the replay. Nobody saw that except people who were watching the stream at like 7 in the morning. I wasn't streaming it, and we had like the best race of the day, like in race A. Race A was the best race, and I did not stream that. Incredible race A scene. I will upload it maybe. Because he like wrecked me in the race too, and he just kept going. Which was like, that was fine with me, but still. I wrecked me. Get busy, defend it, send it. Oh jeez. Get Busy had a very interesting race. I'm looking at the tire wear. The Ferrari has better rear tire wear, and it's worse on fuel. Hello, Apex. Hello, Super Supido. Welcome. Oops, sorry about that. Still can't get over how good of a race you had the other day. On Saturday. Nice job last Saturday. Super Supido. What's up, Night Train? Said, man, I was running second, got taken out, and ran it to lap 11, tried to pit on the last lap and realized your mic is low. Sorry, my mic is low. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let's see what I can do. It's up. It's at a good level, I feel. I will crank it. Crank that. Crank that up a little more high. Cranking it. That's about as high as I want to go. So crank that more. How's that? If I yell now, it should peak. It's loud now. You liking it? You liking the improvements? The mic improvements? Am I loud enough for you now? There's really no battles on track whatsoever. Catch him. We got him, but he's not good. Yeah, last lap won't count, Night Train. Just like first lap won't count. It's the same, but I think my volume is just low for some reason. Okay, well I will try to talk more directly into the mic. This probably sounds a lot better. If I had a boom from the sky, I would just talk into it, push the mic away when I'm racing, bring it close. That's what Super GT and other people got. Need some upgrades. I think we're done watching. This was great, but we're done watching now. Should have deleted that. I don't really need to save that one. So now I'm gonna do race B. I think race B is the plan, and then some race A. I'm sorry, race C, and then we'll do the race again. I had a nice lunch, and then I was just tired from waking up so early. Took a beautiful afternoon nap. I've only got one Citroen. It's the livery we have. Alright, I'll have time to set like one lap here. I will do so. That's like the best line I could possibly take. That was pretty good. Complicated corner.
At rubber banded. Set 24.
I knew it wouldn't make it. Knew it would not make it to the line. I'm at the back. Mostly the back. I'm like 11th. I'm gonna open my door to my room. It's hot. I'm in 10th place. Okay. We're back. This will be interesting, how I navigate things here. Oh, it was negative one. It was 1. Just barely on the outside. he's not trying to go past the car ahead, so it's holding me up. That car was driving insane. Got the move done. Hello, Wadadley. Yeah, Wadadley, exactly. I don't know why he did that. It's pretty stupid. Oops. Slowed down so much. Oh no. Oh no! Don't go off track. Oh, I used second gear. It was so stupid. Go for it. Go. I should not have used second. He's gonna get it. I think that's gonna count. That's fine. Legal. The grass is legal. I used second gear on the way into the multi-apex guy. I'm gonna go tell him good race. And he'll be happy he got that one.
In the grass. I couldn't catch you. You feeling the GTR clean race, dog? There we go. Good race, Grove. That was fun, man. That was funny. You probably you could have had me. That was all good. you probably backed off there, man. Dang it. That was fun. That was fun. Thanks, babe. Too cool. Fun race, guys. Fun race. We love us some Dragon's Trail Gardens.
Alright, said hi to him. Let me leave a like on the stream as well. I leave likes for my friends.
Nice job, Claudio.
Leave a like for him. We're gonna do C now. Race C is where it's at. It's for men. Do some daily C. I need to go get oil for my car, perhaps. Oh no, it's good. Tristan said back to A. I like race A. Wait. Tristan, you lost driver rating points? Come on. Come on, Tristan. SB said race B was a very dirty lobby. I would agree. Like, Cole Trickle, low-key dirty driver. We found out today. Tried so hard to dive on me that I went late in the corner and made him realize he's just going to send himself off the track. Trying to do that. Gotta let me be. You got taken out in slot 2 and quit because you were frustrated. You never quit, Tristan. You are the destroyer. You will destroy them. Never quit. Yes, right after the spin. Right time to say that. Right after the spin. Be more aggressive. Monster exit, monster.
At rubber banded. Set fire checkered flag. At rubber banded. Set okay hand sign.
I was loving that. My boy Regalado in the BRZ, and so is Lukey. Lukey also in the BRZ. And Tezar. Hello, Tez. Hey, thank you, Lobster Clicks. I see 1 hour ago there was a donation from Lobster Clicks. Thank you, Lobster, for the $5 Venmo donation. Just saw that. After Nations is over, we can make a lobby to try out round 4 if you would like. BRZ. That's pretty aggressive, leaving me zero room at all, honestly. That felt so good. That last corner feels amazing right now. Going right through the center. Hello, McDanish. Good evening. The car behind me tries the undercut, but we'll see where we come out. I think I'm still ahead. Should be okay. And then directly after this race, we're doing Nations for the final slot. So stick around. When this one's over, we'll go straight into Nations. Yes, we did slot 2. Wow. Took out the brake marker. Almost crashed. We're okay. I don't know why I did that, honestly. The corner before, I messed up the line a bit. And then I did it again. I made 2 nice mistakes in a row. Could have had my P2. These sausage curves, so unforgiving. It's okay though. Thought I was driving pretty well. Besides my other mistake that took out the brake marker here. Nobody has a number 2 brake marker, thanks to me. It's okay, it's my own fault for hitting the curb. Gotta watch out for the curbs. My friend Tezar also hitting the curb. Most likely. I don't even want 4th gear anymore after that one time. So Nations is in about 5 minutes. Should have had P2 there, but it's okay. Had very good races all day today. That race was good. Unfortunate that I crashed. Alright, let's switch accounts. Need to do that. Should I take a different car or use the 911 again? I think I've been driving the 911 pretty well. Last race at Laguna, besides that curb whack that I did, drove so well. Yeah, Lukey, I mean, the first overtake when I caught you by surprise early on, I was really surprised. And then beyond that, I really, I drove the BRZ one time this week, and I felt really slow driving the BRZ myself. So I don't disagree. But Rodrigo showed it's really just me. Rodrigo showed the BRZ is really fast. I wasn't gaining anything on Rodrigo that whole time. My best launches, my best corners, I would gain a little bit, and then he would gain it back in the typical BRZ sections. So Rodrigo really showing the BRZ is just fine. Still really good. The 911's a classy car. Feels good. The 911's classy. Driving that car at Laguna and at Nürburgring, it makes me want to go get some late night pizza in my Boxster. I drove my Boxster earlier today, and the ride was actually really bad. You guys want to hear about this? I went for a drive in my Boxer earlier today, and we had a problem. Rodriguez said if I couldn't check out, I would get swallowed. I don't know about that. You have tremendous pace in that car. I'm not so sure you'd get swallowed. Pretty sure you would hold your own. And Tezar said ready to go. Are you going to do nations? You know that's naughty. You're not supposed to do nations, Tez. Very naughty. Also, Tez, I saw you spin in that race. You got to be careful, Tez. I saw that spin. I think the BRZ is so good in the corners. You could get alongside me and battle me. You're so classy as a driver. You could make that BRZ work, Rob, against me. Get that invitation. I get the invitation for what? For this pup. Nice car. This thing's super ugly. How you go from this to this? Looks like a Daytona prototype. That's fine. That's good. Works for me. Who said I was? It seemed like you were implying ready to go. Plus, what can go wrong from Lat? Nothing can go wrong. Except you can get canceled for it. You'll have Robbie and Dino complaining you affected the points. They're #1 crybabies, you know. They're going to complain about you. Influencing the points. Wolf Motorsports said very unforgiving track about Laguna. That is true. I just proved that. I made one mistake earlier in that race, and I saved it, and then I was not able to save that last one. The curb hit was too crazy. Yeah, McDanish, I have a 3 a.m. pizza spot that's open every day of the week if I really want to go there. The 3 a.m. spot makes pretty good pizza if I really wanted it. You get some interesting characters around that spot late at night. But I don't care. I don't need security. I don't need a bodyguard. I don't need Tez to watch my back. Pull up in the Boxster, get my pizza, and I'm out. When you go there late at night, you're either going to see some homeless people, some really drunk people, or some like super fine women that are also there for the late night food. You get one of the three each time. I am only there for my large pizza. I had pizza last night, and that's why I didn't stream last night. I ate the whole thing and passed out. It was great. No regrets. I should have got a medium, knowing I would eat the whole thing. Control myself. What's up with Ben? Had extra red pepper flakes and Parmesan on that pizza. It's fully loaded. Pace looks good. We already did one race of this. Pace looks really good. I think pace is really solid. We'll see in a minute, though. Hey, nice job, Tez. He said he got third in slot 1 last night. Tez the GOAT. Tez, are you doing the forbidden axe right now? Where's Tez? No, he's not doing it. I don't see him. Guess the points. Can you guys guess the amount of points we are fighting for here? Guess those points for me. Hello, Bobby. He said Grove the Great. 289 seems like a very accurate guess. I might go lower than that, though. I might go lower. Hold on. I'm gonna guess like 280. We're going low. Throttle Geist, what's up? Nice race, Throttle Geist. Tristan says 262. Apex said, shaking my head, I should have done this one. Tez got 300 last night. Tez, big ballin'. Alright, here we go. I'm saying 280. I'm 280. The closest one of us wins. Boop. Oh! We're all underestimating the power of the lobby. This lobby's got the power. Nobody guessed 300. We all thought this lobby was a joke. Tez, I don't think when you said 300 it was a guess. Don't steal McDanish's shine. McDanish won. You said 300, but I don't think you said it in the context needed to win that. McDanish said 289. I think he's the winner. I'm just gonna say that. That must be said. Tez gets an asterisk. He also won. On the money for Tez. You could have been in this race with me. Well, I was on low feedback last race. Super low feedback by accident. Got Neo Geo behind me. Why is Neo Geo going to start so close to me? I don't understand. That's quite close. Neo Geo does not understand how racing works right now. Messing up my lap. I don't understand what he's thinking. We'll get one more after this one. Do the best that I can here. Thanks, yeah, we saved it at the end. Thank you, Keitaku, for subscribing. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Ruben, for the good luck. Thank you. Guys, leave a like on my stream, please. And let me know how many likes the horizontal stream has, please. Thank you, Apex. Thank you, Apex. A reasonable starting position. I'll try. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Add you guys as mods, I think, right now. Could use some more moderators. $55.9? That's pretty good. What was pole here? Pole here was a 56.0, right? I did a .1 in practice yesterday. So that lap that I put down pretty solid. Not so bad. Tez, what lap should I pit? I saw Voidsy pit lap 8. 55.7's an unreal lap. 7:14? Okay. Yep. Thank you, Supa. Thank you, Darren, for subscribing. Do one more lap like Ted said, 7:14. Gonna pit this lap. Box. we're okay. We made it. See how we did. Here they come. Thank you, Pizza Hut. It sort of seems like I should have hit it when they did. I lost some time. But we'll see how it shakes down at the end. Hello, Mr. Bad. Hello. They're battling too, right as I made that error. Hello, Manny. Hello, Manny. What's up? Long time no see. Hello, Johnum. Past Neo Geo lap 18. Yeah, we can be patient. We can be very patient. That's true. He treated me very poorly in qualifying. I have not forgotten. I'm really sad about that. One more lap. One more. Guys, please subscribe if you're new. If you're new, please subscribe. Box. We're gonna pit this lap. Box. All right, let's do our best. I have the tire advantage. Please leave a like on both streams, guys. Please leave a like on either stream you're watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please help me out. be more careful than that. John Munn, that got really scary. I thought he was gonna hit me. Let's push with everything we have. Everything we have now. Sub game ready? This car has stayed out, somehow in the way. It's about to affect our race. 2 laps to go. Very gentle, very patient right now. Let's get a good chicane exit. Gonna need it. That's the closest race I've ever had. Bobby, throw down those legend emojis. Guys, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Leave a like. Please, I work hard for you guys. I woke up from my nap just to do this. Just to throw that down for you. Please subscribe. Please become a member. Help me do more of this. Help me go bigger than all the other streamers by becoming a member. Please, become a member. Kenneth, I was definitely concerned about you, Kenneth. But you did the right thing. You pitted. You got out of the way. Thank you, Kenneth, for being careful there. I've never seen a 0-0-0 win, but I'll take a win. A win is a win by an inch or a mile. Insert Fast and the Furious quote. We're gonna watch the replay. Don't leave my stream. Leave a like on it, and then we're gonna watch the replay. Neo Geo qualifying. Why did you push me out of the way, Neo Geo? I'm really upset about that, and we'll talk about it another time. Neo Geo, you pushed me out of the way in qualifying, as if we never met each other before, as if we never chatted before. Really confused. This is my biggest score of the whole season, pretty much. Alright, let's go watch replay now. Thank you, Hive. Thank you, Dragon GT. Yeah, that made no sense, Neo Geo. That was super rude, super disrespectful. I don't know why. Don't ever do that again. If someone's ahead of you in qualifying, you don't just get in front of them and block their lap. You wouldn't want me to do that back to you. If I saw you ahead of me in qualifying and you're setting up to do your lap, I'm just going to dive down the inside, contact you, ruin your lap. That was crazy. Rodrigo, I love you. Thank you for saying that, Rodrigo. He said that was worth losing sleep over. I'm glad I never quit because that race was so difficult. And again, in qualifying, Neo Geo pissed me off. I got really mad in qualifying in Neo Geo. And I tried to control that. And then in the race, I want to see the incident in the race where, like, I didn't mean to make contact as I went by him. I actually thought that was Tinsley when I got past Neo Geo. I thought it was Tinsley. I'm thinking, oops, I didn't mean to bump Tinsley there. I'm way out of the pit. Tried to outbrake me. And then going wide, I did not mean to do that. I tried to like hold it tighter. Sorry about that bump in the video. Started to spin up my tires a little bit. I think I still would have had it without the bump. Yo, Tinsley, that was the craziest race I've ever had, the closest margin of victory I've ever seen. Thank you, Tinsley. Insane, dude. And I gave everything I had to catch you. Everything I had to catch you, bro. I have to go back and watch the replay. I attacked you going into the chicane, and then it gave me an even better look into the final corner. That was nuts. That's high-level racing. Super, super high-level race between us that I will never forget. You and I don't get to talk enough, but hopefully that race is the catalyst between you and me talking a lot more. That was pretty insane. I'm not gonna forget that one. 0-0-0. And I was working to catch you the entire race. The whole race, you and Neo Geo were controlling it. I'm just watching, thinking don't blow it, don't lose the slipstream, don't mess it up. At one point, I'm like 2 seconds behind you guys. At one point, I'm just back here while you guys are battling. I'm just nowhere as well. Like, look how far back I am. Easily could have gave up the race at any point when I'm that far back, just watching. What led to the battle here? Bad chicane. Very bad chicane. Very bad. Guys, never give up during your races. Never quit the race. Never exit the race. I was so far back, you guys. I'm a mile away. I'm a mile away with my own battle to worry about, not thinking I'm going to get a good look at winning this race. But I'm hoping, I'm believing that it's possible. Destroyer, we won the race by 0-0-0-0. There was no point one. It was just a tie. Usually they call that a tie, but this time I won somehow. I was ahead by 1 pixel of netcode. Usually a 0-0-0 is going to be a draw. Where it'll show 2 first places. It showed me in first on the screen, I believe, and him in second. So far back. No man's land back here. Did really nice consistent laps all race, but my first stint was slow. Slower than they did anyway. A couple tenths slower per lap than they did. Very proud of how I drove in that one. Super proud. And again, I was angry the whole race at Neo Geo for the qualifying nonsense. He would never want me to do that to him, just bump him out of the way like that. Starting his qualifying lap. That was absurd. Oh my god, dude. Bro's like, Neo Geo, what are you doing? I was extremely close to clobbering the forbidden pit lane entry thing. I've crashed into that thing myself. Definitely done that before. Bro, at this point, look like he's certain to smash this thing. Last second, avoiding. Oh my god. Here, we'll watch that final battle. We have not watched it yet with Tinsley. That is the most insane battle from so far back. It's a very long race too. A mental battle. Nice job, Destroyer. Said he got P3. Nobody competes like Grove. Bobby. Bobby, I definitely have competitive instincts. Look at Tinsley getting held up by this car. That was insane. The Mexican driver not aware of the race leader, maybe, or just not worried about it. Different strategy. Lucky he just cleanly took the inside and went like this. Very lucky to get the inside like that. He could have lost a lot of time there. Oh wow, Mexican driver like a mile off the top. Hello, Foss. Sheesh with the donut. Wait, I didn't see any donations. I didn't see anything. Did I miss something? Don't think I did. Oh, Jermaine! It was a PayPal donation. I didn't see it. It didn't show it on my screen. Thank you, Jermaine. $50 PayPal from Jermaine. Holy moly. Jermaine, did you see that race? 50 from Jermaine just now. Jermaine is one of the biggest supporters over the last 3 years of this channel. Last 4 years now. Of all time leaderboard, Jermaine's up there. Supporting. Thank you, Jermaine. I really hope you saw that race. That race was insane. Totally nuts. I delivered for you guys. Something to watch late at night here. Better than Netflix, right? Thank you, Jermaine. Confirmation of that. Again. I'm glad you saw it. don't worry, Game Ready. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. But thank you one more time. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine, for the PayPal donation. It's been a very long winter and fall, like I told you guys, with my dogs passing. My boiler broke. Expenses with the Porsche. I spent like $4 grand on the Porsche in one shot. It's been a very long fall and winter with no heat in my house. I'm looking forward to the spring where I'm going to be working super, super hard, working 7 days a week, twice a day basically. Making a lot of money, doing well. Looking forward to a nice spring. Playing some soccer. I've not played soccer in months. Do some fishing this spring too. Yeah, Foss, it's been a very difficult fall. And winter so far. But it's almost over, almost spring. Another month or two. It'll be really warm outside. Enjoying the nice weather, doing stuff outside in a lot. Okay, let's watch that final laps. He had caught right back up to me. He was super close. Didn't realize I made a mistake somewhere. He just drove faster. This is where he messed up right here. This was the sketchiest moment of the whole race. I forgot about this. This was extremely sketchy. He's trying to be careful not to make contact with me, but like, why even go for that from so far back? Like, I'm trying to get the best exit we can to catch Tinsley, if that's not clear. Like, what is the decision making? What is the thought process? You think you're gonna go by me with your 2 laps older tires and stay ahead? Just want to like ruin my chance to catch Tinsley? I'm not sure what the thought process was. Maybe he doesn't trust me to drive ahead of him. I don't understand. I thought you were cool. He's trying to like force moves on me. Almost took me out. Almost ruined that .000 finish. Why are we doing that? I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of Neo Geo. Jermaine, yeah, it really sucks. I'm definitely still thinking about what happened every day. I don't plan to get any new dogs until I have like a family and stuff. Oh my god, I forgot about that. The same lap Neo Geo crashed, I had the biggest drift ever in GR3. You don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I lost one to lymphoma, build up, and then the other one just stopped eating and would not take food and water, and I didn't know what to do. So I just stayed with him. So no more dogs for a long time. When I have a wife and kid, then I'll have dogs again. Someone's there to help me take care of them. Oh yeah. Look pretty cool. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this drift before we watch the final battle. You can't really tell that I'm drifting. I came out better than expected. Better than expected. Oop, I didn't mean to do another one. Sorry. If I take another one, we need a better angle on the walk mode. I want to move my camera down a little bit, but it's okay. We're just gonna take it as it is. I'm taking it. That's good. I forgot what this does. Lower this to blur things that are in front and behind. We're gonna lower that down. We're gonna do a negative aperture. See how that goes. It's pretty good. I'll take it. If there was some cars in the background, it'd be even better. This could be my thumbnail if we make a video about my 0-0-0-0 victory. Could be it right there. I almost threw it away, like spinning, sliding around for no reason. Why am I sliding? Why am I sliding? Is the real question. All right, let's watch the 0-0-0. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like on the replay. We must have been completely even, but maybe we will be able to go in walk mode with the camera and spot something. Spot a little lead for me or something. I can't believe I did that. I can't even believe, like, that's a humongous moment. I just got away from Neo Geo, who, again, I'm not happy with Neo Geo right now. At all. Ridiculous stuff in qualifying. And then this. Why? Just why? The latest dive possible. Ruin his own race, trying not to hit me. Why take this risk on? You don't have to go for a move if you're 2/10 back. I'm trying to have a nice smooth entry to the corner. I had forgotten about this one too. It just seems so crazy. And the tire wear difference too. Like once he's ahead, he tells me in the chat, he comes in here, doesn't apologize for qualifying, tells me I had to try something. Like what? No you didn't. Shut up. You did not have to try anything. Just sit there and wait until we catch Tinsley to try something crazy on the final lap, last corner. Look how I did this race in the end. Did not take any crazy risks leading up to the final lap. I was patient. Could have dived him a couple times leading up to the final lap. I'm patient. Get it done with the patience. Look at Kenneth, Superstar Kenneth, making a cameo. I was not sure what you were about to do right there. Little bump there. It's okay. All right, let's enjoy my work. This is one of the best ones we've done in a while. It's a very nice race. Super happy with this race. Tinsley is one of the fastest drivers in North America right now too. Over the last year or two, Tinsley has proven over the last 24 months how fast he is. I've definitely taken notice. Pace increases, consistency gains. I gotta thank Tez. Without Tezar, I would have did a different strategy. Tezar told me to do the 7:14 for my laps I pitted, and that handed me a really good opportunity to win. So thank you, Tez. And I stuck to that strategy. It worked out really well, having the fresher tire in the end here. So thank you, Tezar. Epic final lap intensity. I tried to do the switchback, but he pretty much covered it well. Did not manage to get side by side here. Almost did, really. I fought hard in Sector 1, really. Fought really hard in Sector 1 to give it a shot, and then by this point in the corner, he had a good advantage. Had to tuck in again. Wonderful racing, intensity. Classy American racing. Nice racing, no contact racing. Respectful. He went all the way in the grass. And then surely had some grip issues. Peter Griffin, it's been a very long time. I remember you told me you wanted to help me with some editing. We never really got around to that one, I guess. We could use some editing tonight. I could use an editor tonight. It's a shame I actually don't have an editor still, because they would be busy tonight with this one. I'll whip up something. It's off this week. So tight, so close. I'm flashing them up. Like, yep, we're coming. We're gonna do something. Better be thinking about it. Attack mode. No contact. And then I thought I had, like, not shifted well enough to get the win here. And I really still, we're not even sure what happened. How did we get a tie when I'm like a mile ahead? How is that a tie? I'm visibly ahead by quite a bit. Yet somehow it's a tie. At least it knew who won. It knew who won it. We are not tied, in fact. We are, in fact, not that tied. How's that look? A little quick one. I think I did too much aperture reduction. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. See, this one looks way closer. Why does this one look closer now? But it's not. I still won. Go back a little more. Which one's the finish line? Is it this one? Or the one after it? It must be this one. Why do we have two of them? Is the good question. Makes it confusing. Just pick one. It's that one. I agree, John Munn. It's not very common to see such close races like that. A little offset to the right. I'll take that. Looks pretty good. Send that to myself. All right, I'll let you watch last corner again one more time.
At Peter Griffin 05N. Said you won fair and square IDK. Why play the time when it's clearly a win?
Yeah, I think the server just like got confused. I don't know why. It definitely it felt like we were side by side. So my replay shows me further ahead than what it felt like. It felt like we were side by side. And the final results page, definitely shocking to see a 0-0-0 like that. That's the first time I took the lead all race. 20 laps, I did not have the lead the entire time until that moment. Crazy, bro. Crazy how I even got the lead. I got a little sniff of the inside and got Tinsley to give me some room. That is the essence of battling, just a little bit of room at a time and just staying alongside until the track favors you. We both slowed down so much right there. I held it really tight. I did a good job of holding it really tight. Still have some speed. Insane. Insane! Can't watch this anymore. We could do practice for round 4 if you wanted. This is an amazing picture. I've seen this one already. Round 4 should be really good. It's a nice picture too. It's like the Hyundai update. 1.68. This is nice too. These are superior photo artists than me. These people do more of this than I do. This is better than the actual screenshot of the update that had these. So nice.
At Peter Griffin 05N. Said upload the picture of the race, trusts me it's beautiful.
I think I did. I uploaded one of them. Round 4 is the F3500A. Round 4? Is it shown? It's round 4. F3500A at St. Croix B. That'll be hard. That won't be too easy. I like this track. I'm familiar with this track, so we'll be alright. But I know a lot of you won't like this track because it's tough and very rarely used. And this car is gnarly. This car is really hard to drive sometimes. Should be a good challenge. I like the combination. This car will do well at this track. Be a lot of fun at this track. It's a very wide track. We'll be able to race like 4 wide here. Be a lot of fun. Really? Sorja Y said he had a similar experience 2 years ago. I've seen that happen a few times myself.
Peter Griffin
once at Daytona.
05N. Said it's deaf long, but somewhat enjoyable.
Wait, I'm first in my local ranking. Let's go. My scores are really crap so far. I've only got 1 good score. Today's score is like alright. Other scores are not so great. But I'll take that first in Connecticut. Let's go, Connecticut. First in my state. I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go make some food. Thank you again, Jermaine, for the PayPal donation. I think that was the one and only donation of the stream, too. So huge shout out to Jermaine. Helping me get through this spring here. I took some good ones. I took a couple good ones.
At Peter Griffin, 05N. Said enjoy your food.
Yeah, I gotta decide what I want to do for food. Got some options. This was funny. That's what he gets. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. I'm sorry I didn't get on for that First Nations race. You probably would have done great in the first race, but I'm happy how things turned out. Tonight's race was really fun, even though Neo Geo got me upset. And we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 streams tomorrow and not take a huge nap in the middle. Maybe today I started too early. I started my stream at like 9 a.m. or 7:30, 8 a.m. And I streamed from like 8:30 a.m. until noon or 12:30. Tomorrow I don't want to start until like 9:30. I think if I start too early, I'm going to get wiped out, be too tired. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. Leave a like if you didn't do that yet. Please help me out. Leave a like.